What is going on, YouTube? I am back. I don't know where the best lighting is, but I am back and I am cleaning up the engine in the 67 Mustang, known as Ellie, or at least that's what I've called her for about 14 years. Get it all painted, I'm gonna put it back in the car. Now, I'm not gonna show really much of this because it's not very exciting, but I'm gonna use an array of steel brush attachments and different chemicals to get all of this rust off. Once all the rust is off, I'll tape everything up. I will prime it. I'm probably gonna prime this side, move the motorcycle strap on the top, and then prime the other side, paint the other side, and kind of just do it piece by piece by piece. And it should hopefully turn out okay. I'm going to be using a mix of brake cleaner and B12 chem tool to kind of get everything off. I'll then heat it with a torch. Here's what I've learned. If you heat it with a torch just a little bit, it will take almost all of the solvents and everything off. It'll get them off the surface so that when you paint it, the paint will stick. Like I said, I'm not going to show that. I'm going to do all of that. I will clean the engine. I will paint it. And then I'll be back. Go ahead and roll the intro. And after it's done, the engine will be painted. It is now after lunch. It took me all morning to get this thing cleaned up and at least primered. So I'm going to go ahead and hit it with some blue. And while the blue is drying, I'm going to probably install the clutch. Or by the clutch, I mean the cable assembly and all that. I'm going to push the car out over to the water hose, and I'm going to scrub the engine bay down and get the clutch cable and clutch assembly in it, and I'll push it back in. That all should be dry. I'll get it back on the hoist. I'll get the flywheel, bell housing, clutch assembly, all that on it, and bolted to it. And then I'm guessing it's probably going to be tomorrow when I'm actually ready to set the engine back in the car. I still need to paint the headers, so at some point, I'm going to try to, like I said, I'm going to try to clean those up with a little muriatic acid and just hit them with some high heat header paint. So let's do this. I am the engine, not actually, but anyways, what I'm going to do in here, I've got some foamy engine degreaser, I've got some scrubbers, so I'm just going to start working around this engine bay, probably this corner first, so I'll have somewhere to sit, and I'm going to clean everything. Do this the best I can. I'm just going to get it a little damp first, like that. That's got some water on it. Then I'm gonna take the foamy degreaser and I'm just gonna do that. And then I'll take my assortment of scrub brushes and just sort of scrub at everything in here until the entire thing has had some scrubbing action going on. So I will get back with y'all when this is done. We'll see how it looks. There you go. It's all blue again. So while I'm letting that dry, I'm going to move on to installing the Mustang Steve cable clutch kit. This car was originally on automatic, so I am going to have to do a little bit of modification, but I bought it with the pedal to make it easy on myself. So first things first, I'm going to reposition the porta pool because it's hot. Find it here, I'm going to get the pedal loose, I'm going to try to get the clutch pedal up into place, cut the brake pedal down, and then start trying to run this cable. It's going to be a little tricky locating these holes on the back side here. If I'm all the way up against the fender per the instructions, then the holes are going to be off this way. So I'll have to figure that out, but first I'm going to do the clutch cable, or the clutch pedal assembly. I'll show you all what that currently looks like, and then I'll show you what it looks like once I have the clutch pedal in here. But there you go. There's the parking brake is up there. All that stuff is up there, but I don't have a clutch pedal because the car was formerly an automatic. Here I have the clutch pedal assembly. Like I said, I bought this from Mustang Steve. I'm gonna get this in here first so that the cable is run right. I don't want to get this wrong. I might have to cut this down before I ever start, but we will see. That was really, really hard. So there is the Mustang Steve clutch cable support. I don't know what you would call it, but anyways, here's this. That was kind of difficult to put in, and then I've now got a clutch pedal. I haven't cut down the brake yet, so I still need to cut down the brake pedal, and I'll get to that eventually. But I think that is going to do it all for today. I am cooked, so I want to go inside, take a shower, and wait for my wife to come home. The Portacool has been putting in a double shift today. It is very, very hot in this barn, but at least with that in here, I have a place that I can cool off. I have somewhere I can stand. People tell you all the time that they don't work, and that's a lie. That thing works great. Even with the humidity being somewhat high, standing right here in front of it, I mean, I'm comfortable. I would rather be inside in the air conditioning, but I am comfortable right here. So that's gonna do it all for this video. Next video is gonna be reassembly. I didn't care about the valve covers because they're cracked, and I've got brand new ones in a box over there anyways. So I just left them on there, oversprayed them. I've got brand new valve cover gaskets, new header gaskets, so on and so forth. Like I said, I'm done. I'm gonna go inside the house, drink a lot of water, cry, and drink milk. I will see you all in the next video. Make sure you leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, join the Discord, all of that good stuff. And as always, go build something and be easy.